Alright guys, I want to quickly make a video on how to make withdrawal on your Satoshi app. You first of all get to your app. This is my Satoshi app. You click on it, you allow it to load. Alright, it's loading. Alright, it has loaded. After it has loaded, you get to mine. You want to make withdrawal, you get to me. I click on me. It gets to getting to me, you see these are the value of the BTC you want to withdraw. Of course, currently you cannot withdraw your Satoshi. You cannot withdraw the BTC, and this is the BTC I want to withdraw. So you click on this BTC. I click on BTC. Okay, it has loaded. Now take note of this. This is the BTC I want to withdraw, and you click on it. You see this option: transfer, withdraw. Transfer simply means, in fact, it is advisable if the amount of BTC you had is minimal, it is advisable you transfer to other people, and you mesh like 2 or 3, 4, as many as possible accounts, transfer and mesh, and then withdraw. When you withdraw like that, it save costs. Yes, it save costs. But since I want to make withdrawal, I'm going to make a video on how to make transfer. On my next video, I'm going to make a video on how to make transfer. But since I want to make a withdrawal, I click on withdrawal. And before then, if you notice here, I've made a withdrawal before and it was completed. Look at the status, it was completed. This is the time. And if you click on it, it will show you this is everything about the last withdrawal I made. It was successful. This is the wallet address I sent to. This is a transaction hash. This is a charge fee, 0.00010000, and this is the time and date, and the amount and the status completed. So now I want to make another withdrawal. Actually, I'm making this video in Nigeria. If you look at my time, this is 10:52. This is 10:52 in the evening at night. So I want to make withdrawal. I click on withdraw. When I click on withdraw, it asks me to input my wallet address, to input the amount I want to withdraw, and to input my asset password. On my next video, I will make a video on how to set your asset password. But for now, I've set my asset password already. You can equally change the asset password. And when you want to make withdrawal, observe this. This is a balance, this is available balance, which I want to make withdrawal. This is a available balance I want to make withdrawal. But before making withdrawal, take note of these reminders. It says, the beginning says, to withdraw coins to the exchange, please be aware of the exchange required minimum deposit amounts to prevent transaction failure. What that simply means is, depending on the amounts you have, if you use an amount that is below this, observe this, if you use an amount that is below this transaction fee, 0.000001 BTC, it simply means you won't receive it. So that's why this reminder says, to withdraw coins to the exchange, please be aware of the exchange required minimum amount. Moreover, what it simply means too is, assuming I'm sending to a particular exchange, if you are in Nigeria, maybe you've heard of Pondol, Roku, Binance, Huobi, and the likes. All of them had minimum requirements. For instance, in Roku, minimum amount you should send to be able to withdraw should not be less than $10. So that's why this reminder says, to withdraw a coin, make sure you are aware of the exchange you are using, their minimum requirements, so as to avoid transaction failure. And look at the second point, notifications. It says, use the BTC network to withdraw coins, and please fill in the BTC address. To not use ERC20 or other networks. I will explain that when I get to Binance. I will explain this point. Point 2 says, withdrawal will be processed once every day at 1500. To reduce the cost of service fee due to the cost-effective service charge strategy, the withdrawal arrival time may be a little late depending on the network congestion on the chain. Withdrawals initiated after 1400 on the same day will be processed at 1500 the next day. What this simply means is that every withdrawal are processed once in a day. It's processed at 1500 Nigerian time. 1500 simply means 3 p.m. It means if you are placing a withdrawal either in the morning, you are expecting to receive it at 3 p.m. And this point says withdrawals, take note of these points, withdrawals initiated after 1400. 1400 simply means 2 p.m. Nigerian time. I'm actually making the video in Nigeria. Any withdrawal placed after 1400, which is 2 p.m., that same day will be processed the following day at 3 p.m. 1500. Take note of that too. Network charges the withdrawal fee, and the platform has reduced the cost through technical optimization. If the amount of withdrawal is small, it is recommended to collect all coins before withdrawal. You remember when I said it's advisable you make a transfer, mesh with 2 or 3 of as many people as possible, make a transfer, mesh yourself, then withdraw in order to reduce costs. It says you can transfer the coins to your friend. Take note of this. You can transfer the coins to your friend and withdraw them together, so that the service charge only needs to pay once. It is cost effective to transfer all the coins together and withdraw them at once. Take note of that. So if your coin is less than this minimum amount, remember you might meet with transaction failure. So to prevent transaction failure, make sure you have enough coins. What that means is accumulate as much as possible. So let me process. I want to proceed now. After reading that, I have to minimize this. Get to my Binance. I get to my Binance. Okay, this is my Binance. I load my Binance. Wait for it to load. Okay, network is a little bit disturbing. Alright, it's loading. Okay, it has loaded now. Since I want to deposit money to Binance, I get to wallet. This is wallet. So I get to wallet. I'm clicking on wallet. I want to make deposits. Wallet. I get to deposit. This is deposit. Since I'm transferring money to my Binance, I click on deposit to get the wallet I want. Click on deposit. And you see this option, crypto, fiat. Yes, I'm actually sending crypto, and already it's on crypto, and on crypto it has shown different wallet addresses. I'm sending Bitcoin, BTC. This is the one I'm interested on, so I click on BTC. After clicking on BTC, it says choose network. Notice this. Take note of this. Ensure the network you choose to deposit matches the withdrawal network, or assets may be lost. If you can remember when I said let me remind you of that. Remember when we read point 1, it says use BTC network to withdraw coins. Remember this point. So this is the meaning of that. It says ensure the network you choose to deposit matches the withdrawal network, or assets may be lost. And what was the requirements? If you come to the app says, point 1 says, it says, and please fill in the BTC address. Do not use ERC20 or other network addresses. take note of that. So this app says you should use BTC network address. Do not use ERC20 address. So let me go back to Binance and explain that. I'm on Binance. If you look at Binance, there are different networks. This is BTC, this is Bitcoin, this is Binance BIP2, this is Binance Smart Chain BIP20, this is Ethereum ERC20, this is BTC Secret, and like I said earlier, the one we are using the chain network we are using is Bitcoin. Like the instruction says, we should use Bitcoin. So I click on this Bitcoin. It has loaded. After loading, you look at this icon, this copied icon. I click on that copied icon. It said wallet address copied, and I get back to my Satoshi app. I get to my Satoshi app where I'm asked for my wallet. That wallet address I copied, I paste it here. And where I'm asked for amount, I'm going to type this. So don't worry about where to get the amount to fix it. This is the amount already. So I'm going to type in this, and the amount is 0.000. Oh, sorry. You don't need to make mistake while pasting address. So I made a mistake on my address, so I need to repaste it so that there should be no mistake. So the amount I'm typing is 0.00030419. Yes, this is the asset value that I want to withdraw this moment, and I'm asked to input my password. Don't forget that I said I'm going to make a video on how to change your password. Now this is the password I want to use now. After inputting my password, the next thing is for me to click on withdraw, BTC withdraw. So I click there. Notice BTC withdraw address. It shows what I just imputed. If you notice, the amount I'm going to receive is going to be 0.0029419. Why is this amount less? It is because of the network fee. The network fee is they've charged 0.001, like we earlier noted. So what do I need to do? I need to click on confirm. Click on confirm. If you notice this expression, invalid signature, that means there is a problem. And the problem should be with this my asset password. So I need to re-enter my asset password. Click on withdraw, confirm. Invalid signature. Okay. Yes, I know what the problem is.